कृपया क्षमताम् अपराधिजनम् कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरम् सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करि मंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेरस्मरणे हय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हय निज वांछित पूरन। Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. How are you? Hari Bol, very nice to see you. Please come. You can sit on the floor, no problem? No problem? Yes? Okay. So today is a very auspicious tithi. It is the... Please come inside, Prabhu. Please come here. You understand English, right?
Yes.
Today is the appearance of Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj.
Yes.
One of the principal associates of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He was the one who had joined the mission of Prabhupada at an early age of 17. Our Bhakti Kumud Santa Goswami Maharaj joined Prabhupada when he was 11. And Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj joined when he was 17. So at a very young age, they have joined the mission of Srila Prabhupada. And that is why Prabhupada, they became, recipients of being called as Tui by Prabhupada. Tui means like a father calls the child, you without respect. It's like, with intimacy, addressing with intimacy. Otherwise, Prabhupada used to address everyone as Apni, with reverence, you. But Prabhupada used to address, Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Kumud Santa Goswami Maharaj. They became recipients of, getting the intimate address of Srila Prabhupada. And I heard from Srila Bharati Maharaj that Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj used to offer obeisances from a distance to Prabhupada. Because when anyone offered obeisances to Prabhupada from the front, then Prabhupada used to say, Dasosmi, I am your servant. So Prabhupada used to, even the disciples are serving or offering obeisances, Prabhupada would say, Dasosmi, I am your servant. So Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he did not offer obeisances from the, from in front of Prabhupada, because Prabhupada would say Dasosmi, so he would offer from a distant place. So Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he has actually served Srila Prabhupada in various ways. আপনাকে পরে দিব না এখন নেবেন उनको फोन देखें. Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj has served Srila Prabhupada in various ways, the mission of Srila Prabhupada in various ways. He has a knack of very good service temperament towards Vishnu and Vaishnavas. When Aprakrita Prabhu, who later became Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, when Aprakrita Prabhu came from Dhanbad to Mayapur to see Prabhupada, it was late in the afternoon. So he came along with another devotee, disciple of Srila Prabhupada. For the first time, he is coming to Mayapur, to Chaitanya Math. So at that time, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj was sitting beneath a tree and writing something. He was always busy with some paperwork, court work, about the land, about issues, so many things. He was always busy because the Muslims were occupying the several places, and he was always busy with the court things. So he was sitting beneath a tree and writing something. That is when Aprakrita Prabhu came to Mayapur Dham. Srila Prabhupada was resting, and he saw that these two persons have come to meet Srila Prabhupada. Immediately, everyone else were taking rest. Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj gave them a place to stay, and then they told, you have come from far off place, just get ready. By the time they took bath and they got ready, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj cooked food. Because they came late in the afternoon, the food was finished. So Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj personally prepared, dal, 2 varieties of sabji and rice by the time they took bath and they got ready. And he served hot prasadam to them. Much to the pleasure, Srila Prakrita Prabhu was taken completely by surprise, seeing such a love of Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. You see, there is no relationship built yet, not known, but yet, just by seeing that some persons have come to visit Mayapur Dham and to see Gurudev Prabhupada, he was totally, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj was, having that service attitude towards, all the devotees. They were, Aprakrita Prabhu Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj was, amazed by his affection and love. So, Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj belonged to a very rich aristocratic family, the family of landlords, landowners. And right from his childhood, he had got this, special quality of being a leader, because, he was brought up in such an environment. And his mother particularly was coming from a landowner's family, and father was working as an official in the court. So he was the only non-corrupt person in the court. Usually in the court, at least in India, I am sure it is everywhere, that usually all the judges, the lawyers, the advocates, whoever it is, right from bottom clerk or even the peon, right up to judge, everyone is corrupt. To be loyal, to be not corrupt while working in court is extreme difficult thing, at least in India. But he was the one who would not be moved by any bribe or anything. He would not take money from anyone other than the government salary. So everyone in the everyone in the court were thinking, how could this ever happen? If you are in an environment that is more congenial to do bad, you would automatically get attracted to that. But his father was he was so principled in his, day-to-day things. Very devoted. He was initiated from Sri Vijay Krishna Goswami, who is coming in the lineage of Advaita Acharya. So in his childhood, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, in his childhood itself, he got the opportunity to hear Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam from his father, because his father was initiated in the Advaita's lineage. So he could hear about the pastimes of Mahaprabhu and about Krishna from his childhood itself. And of course, he became expert in Sanskrit language and Bengali. So later he could, read the inner purports of these scriptures. He could understand, comprehend them by his own, internal capacity that he had as the blessings of the Lord. So, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj was named as Bhim by his parents, but the local people used to call him as Jonah. Jonah means like moonlight. He was very effulgent. They used to call him Jonah. Jonah is Jyotsna is the right word. Sanskrit word is Jyotsna, but it is the Apabhransh. It is called the colloquial of Jyotsna is Jonah. That is like moonlight. So he took birth in 1898 on the 24th of January in the current day Bangladesh. And his father's name is Sri Sharat Chandra Guha Thakur. And mother's name is Srimati Bhuvana Mohana Devi. When he was only 11 years old, he lost his father. So later, his mother brought him to his birthplace, means his father was on move to different places in the court's duty. So when his father departed, he was in a place called Noakhali district. Noakhali. But his birthplace is in Banripada. So later, after the departure of his father or her husband, Keshav Goswami Maharaj's mother brought him to Banaripada, his birthplace, and he was brought up there, and he was studying in higher school at his birthplace only. Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj also participated in the freedom movement that was initiated by Gandhi. The Mahatma Gandhi, who had initiated the freedom fight against the British rule, or Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj has also participated in that freedom fight. And in fact, he was a leader because he was actually having born leadership qualities. When he was a child, he had initiated some charity organizations. He would treat the old age people. He would collect money, and his mother used to give him pocket money. With that pocket money, and also he would collect money from some others, and he would use that for the charity purpose. He used to use that for charity purpose. So everyone were naturally, inclined to accept him as their leader because he had got those leadership qualities particularly. So during this time, when he was in schooling, He was studying the scriptures in great detail, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat, Srimad Bhagavat, etc., in great detail, and he would, understand the hidden purports of all these scriptures. So slowly he developed deeper and deeper inclination towards Krishna Bhakti, and it is in 1915, when he was 17 years old, he got the first opportunity to meet with Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. In 1915, during Gaura Purnima time, his two aunts, who were also disciples of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, they were Srimati Saroja Vasini Devi and another is Sri Priyatama Devi. These are the two disciples, the first women disciples of Srila Prabhupada. First is Sarojini and the second is Priyatama. These were the first and second women disciples of Srila Prabhupada. And they, our Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj got an opportunity to be in their company and to hear about Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and about Sri Chaitanya Math from them. And when they were visiting, Srila Prabhupada during Gaura Purnima in 1915, our Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj also joined them. That is when Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj met Prabhupada first. He was attracted instantly by the effulgent personality of Srila Prabhupada, and not to speak of his Harikatha. He was immediately, attracted by the speech of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he in fact stayed there for a few days, and Prabhupada had given him initiation to the holy name. Now soon after that, after spending a few days in the mutt, he had come to his mother's place again, and he continued his material education. But then it would not last long, because now he has got a spiritual connection with Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he is going through the scriptures. So his, his aversion to the material things, detachment towards them is increasing day after day. So he could no longer continue his material duties or material studies, and when he was 21 years old, that is in 1919, he came again to the feet of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he committed himself fully in the service of Srila Prabhupada and Sri Chaitanya Math. So much so that one time when Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur asked him to go back to the house because his mother is missing him, she is alone by herself, father is not there, Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj did not go. He stayed in the mutt. So that way, even though it was the Prabhupada's order to go back to the house, he did not go. This gave more pleasure to Srila Prabhupada. It's not that Prabhupada wanted to send Keshav Goswami Maharaj to the house, but it is that he is testing what kind of faith that he has got, and then he instantly passed in that. So he committed himself fully in the service of Vishnu and Vaishnavas in Chaitanya Math, and he very soon became one of the principal servitors of Sri Chaitanya Math, and also the propagator of Mahaprabhu's mission and Prabhupada's teachings. He was also appointed as managing editor of Gaudiya newspaper magazine. There used to be a printing press in Krishnanagar. So he was the managing editor of that particular section in Krishnanagar. For a few years he had served. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, when he was in Chaitanya Math, when he came to Mayapur, I think it is in the first visit, Sarojini Mataji, he and another Vijay Krishna Prabhu, all three of them, they went to visit Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj was exhibiting the pastimes of, being manifest in this world during those days. But he had arrested himself in a bathroom of a dharmashala, because the materialistic persons would repeatedly approach him asking for Babaji give me this, Babaji give me that. So he didn't want to be disturbed by their constant coming and going to his place. So he thought, if I go to the toilet and arrest myself in the toilet, nobody would come there. So he locked himself in a dharmashala, in a public place, a toilet. He had locked himself, and here the servants of Babaji Maharaj had lodged a complaint in the police station saying that for 3 days Babaji Maharaj is missing. We are not able to find Babaji Maharaj. Please find him where he is. What happened to him? We don't know. So the police is searching for him. Now one day, or you can say the third day, the person who cleans the toilets has come to that public place and saw that one of the toilets is locked from inside. So then that person banged the door, and Babaji Maharaj, who was inside, was reluctant to open the door. So that person told, please come out, why are you inside? No, I am keeping myself away from materialistic persons. That is more stinking. Material discussions, material topics, material persons are more stinking than this stool. That is more dangerous than this. So I don't want to come and associate, I want to sit here. So how much ever that person requested, he wouldn't come out. So that person immediately went to the municipality and gave a complaint, which in turn went to the police, that go in that public place, there is one Swamiji who had arrested himself, locked himself down, you have to bring him out. So all the police went there, and then they requested, Maharaj, please come out, we will construct a nice hut for you. You can stay very peacefully and perform bhajan there. Babaji Maharaj said, I am very peaceful here. I am very happy here. I don't want any hut. Please leave me alone here. So they tried every way to bring him out, but none of them were successful. Ultimately, when the disciples of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur went there, they heard that he has locked himself in the toilet. They told, Maharaj, we have come to see you, please shower your mercy. There is no reply from inside. They told, we are disciples of Srila Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur. We have come with lot of hope to have your darshan and get your blessings. Will you deprive us from your darshan? As soon as he heard the name of Saraswati Thakur, immediately he opened the door. He came out, and then he showered mercy profusely on all of them. They found that Babaji Maharaj was having beads made out of cloth. He had put the knots in the cloth, and then he prepared that as a bead, beads to chant the holy name, and he is chanting on those cloth beads. And Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, who is a new entrant into Gaudiya Math, just he received Harinam from him. So he offered prostrated obeisances. Then immediately Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj told him that perform bhajan sincerely, I shall take away all your troubles. From today, nothing is going to, no troubles are going to come your way. Please serve Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur nicely and his mission. He gave this blessing to Vinod Bihari Prabhu. His Vinod Bihari Brahmachari Kriti Ratna. Srila Prabhupada had given him the title Kriti Ratna. Kriti means action, activity. Ratna means jewel. He who is a performance of gem-like activities. Means performer of best activities. He had served the mission of Srila Prabhupada. There were so many issues going on in Navadvip, in Mayapur. So many issues were going on. But Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj used to address all of them. So many Muslims, they tried to occupy the lands, encroachments, and fight, so many things. And he would take everything to court. He did not fear anyone. One time he got the Muslims of, Navadvip arrested because they were doing unrightful things. Srila Prabhupada immediately told, no, they are Dhamvasis. You should release them. So immediately he again, took back his complaint and then they were released. The darshan of the devotees is completely on another platform. We see that, they are this, they are this, they are, miscreants, all these things. But the darshan of the pure devotee is totally different. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur had initiated Gauda Mandal Parikrama, Braja Mandal Parikrama, Kshetra Mandal Parikrama, means Nilachal Parikrama, to fulfill the desire of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's the vision of Bhaktivinoda Thakur to initiate these Dham Parikramas, circumambulation of the holy Dhams. And Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur had initiated this. He would take all his disciples on the 9 islands tour, the Navadvip Dham Parikrama. He would take on tour. It used to be 9 days previously. He used to take all of them for 9 days and explain the places of importance of that place, the pastimes at that place. While performing Krishnam Sankirtan, he would go. And he would not go, just like that. Accompanied with mridangas, accompanied with banners, accompanied with a big crowd of people, the chariots, the horses, the elephants, the band parties. He would take all of these things in great pomp. He would, perform this Nagar Sankirtan to attract everyone. Different persons have different, inclinations. So some persons may get attracted to the band and see, oh, what is this band? They come out, they take darshan of sadhu. Prabhupada's darshan is happening. Immediately they are, delivered. Simply Krishnam Sankirtan is going on, and with Sankirtan we are walking on the streets. Oh, Mahamantra is happening every day, leave it. But some band party, Indians particularly are interested to come out and see what's happening outside. So they get darshan of Prabhupada. And darshan of Prabhupada, Vaikuntha Prapti, immediately too. So, Srila Prabhupada would take all the devotees on the tour in this way. And in 1925, by this time, the movement took a very huge shape. Many persons have now joined Prabhupada. Many became disciples of Srila Prabhupada. And they would come to join the annual function, circumambulation function of Navadvip Dham. And this time Prabhupada had observed with a very special, in a special way, with, in a grand way. 108 mridangas, more than 5,000, 6,000 devotees assembled. Because now it has spread everywhere about Navadvip Dham Parikrama, and Prabhupada's preaching mission is also widespread. So many persons had come to participate in Navadvip Dham Parikrama. So and also during these many years, Srila Prabhupada became an enemy of so many caste Goswamis, because their daily bread has been stopped. Daily bread earning has been stopped by Prabhupada. They used to live by collecting money from all the pilgrims, those who are coming to visit Dham. Oh, you have to give money. Dhamvasi, you give money. We are Brahmanas, you should give money. They used to collect money like this. Or they used to make the worship of the deities as their livelihood. They don't worship the deities for the purpose of serving the deities, but for the means of their livelihood. As a means of their livelihood. So, Prabhupada had stopped all this business. He had explained what is right, what is wrong, what is devotion, what is not, what is apasampradaya, what is caste Goswami, what is Vaishnava. Everything has been very nicely, presented, and now people have become smart, which had hurt, the caste Goswamis. When he saw that the name and fame of Prabhupada or Sri Chaitanya Math is increasing day after day, and their earning is at loss, obviously they became very jealousy, envious of Prabhupada and his movement, and they had conspired to throw stones, pieces of brick, and mud, etc. during the procession. Prabhupada's procession was going so nicely, and these persons had showered, pelted and had showered mud, showered stones, etc. on Prabhupada and the entire procession. This way, they wanted to disturb, but Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, who was, please come here, Prabhu, who was still a brahmachari, Shri Vinod Bihari Prabhu, at that time he came running to Prabhupada. He had, took him to a very safe place. He exchanged the clothes of Prabhupada. He took the sannyas robes, and Prabhupada was given the brahmachari clothes, and then from a safe direction he was sent back to the ashram. And now Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, as a leader of the procession, as Prabhupada himself, he was leading, and whatever pelts or stones or whatever were showered, everything was taken by him. In this way he had performed the best service of serving Sri Guru. How the service to Sri Guru is the topmost, and how by putting his own life at stake he had offered his service. This was exemplified by Quresh previously in the life of Ramanujacharya. Although these great personalities, they are beyond birth and death, but it is to show such a example to all of us that Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada also became part of this particular pastime, that he is exhibiting to all of us how to perform service of Sri Guru. Quresh had become blind because he knew that something is being conspired behind Ramanujacharya, and Ramanujacharya's life is at risk. He told, "You please stay here, I shall go in your place," because the king had not seen Ramanujacharya. So in a similar manner, a similar inspiration or a similar kind of an act has been seen in the life of Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. The complaint was lodged by one of the Gaudiya Math devotees. The police came there, and immediately that miscreants had stopped doing this. Now Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was approached by all these persons, saying that it has to be complained in the police that such and such things have happened and they should not repeat ever. But for which Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur denied. He told no. And the next day it has come in the newspapers that Jagai Madhai is still present and Lord Nityananda is rescuing Jagai Madhai, some title like that, And By seeing this newspaper cutout, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told immediately, because he's a visionary, he could see what is the going to happen, or what are the, that everything happens for good. This, these great personalities have such a visionary vision. So the next day they saw that without spending any money, without putting any effort, the name of Gaudiya Math has now gone outside Nadia to all the various places. And now everyone knows about Sri Chaitanya Math, about Mahaprabhu, about Nityananda Prabhu, and about the organization and its motives. So, this way, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj had exhibited a service to Sri Guru. Now, after the departure of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, also there are several, issues and several, altercations, quarrels have happened. Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Kshetradev Goswami Maharaj, they moved out of Mayapur and they started to, continue their service of Prabhupada and his mission by staying in Navadvip. Now it's again Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj who was the first one to start Navadvip Dham Parikrama after departure of Srila Prabhupada from, staying outside Sri Chaitanya Math. And his brother, his name is, later became a sannyasi, his elder brother, Sri Bhakti Keval Audilomi Maharaj. He was also inspired by Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj to take initiation from Srila Prabhupada. But for some reason, after the departure of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Audilomi Maharaj has, apparently seen to have deviated a bit from the instructions of Prabhupada. So this is not the thing that we should really discuss or really analyze about, but this is just for a matter of fact that Srila Audilomi Maharaj had apparently seemed to have been deviated from the instructions of Srila Prabhupada, and he started wearing Babaji clothes. Even though he received sannyas, he was wearing the white clothes, Babaji, saying that in the Kali Yuga, sannyas is forbidden, and they would also say that Harinam should not be chanted loudly. So they had some, few things that were against, the principles of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. But this did not go well with Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. He could not tolerate anyone deviating from the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Audilomi Maharaj was his brother, his own brother. But he could not tolerate any such deviation from the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. And so that, the innocent people may not get attracted to such false preachings of Prabhupada's instructions, he had lodged a complaint in the court that he is not representing the instructions of Prabhupada and the mission of Prabhupada in a proper way, for which he had said they are not following these principles or these instructions of Prabhupada, so they cannot no more be termed as disciples of Prabhupada. They cannot propagate Prabhupada's mission whatsoever. So Audilomi Maharaj, now he is the owner of Bagh Bazaar Gaudiya Math, he saw that he is going to lose the case, because the mission of Prabhupada is saying that you should do annual Navadvip Dham Parikrama, you should chant the Harinam loudly. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says this, and sannyas Prabhupada himself has awarded. So he saw that there is a risk of losing the in a case in the court, So that day, Goswami Maharaj had brought along with him some sannyasi disciples while chanting with the drums and with the kartals, with the mridanga, Krishna Nam Sankirtan loudly on the streets all the way up the court. So, and when the court has told that you have been, convicted of not performing Sankirtan, loudly chanting Krishna's name because it's against Prabhupada's, principles. No, no, no. I have come all the way performing Krishnam Sankirtan. You are convicted of not wearing saffron robes. You see, I am in saffron robes. I have danda in my hand. So this way, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj lost the case. He is not won. He was defeated in that case. So when devotees approached him, Maharaj, we have put lots of effort to win the case and you have gone so many things and now we ultimately lost the case. Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj said, no, I have won the case. I wanted them to follow the instructions of Prabhupada. I didn't want to win the case. I want so this manner, he was very, very smart in his approach. And he was never deviated from the objective of Prabhupada's service. Like he did not take it personally, oh, I lost the case. He saw it as, that this is his victory over, the other side. Several times have happened like that in Mayapur. Some persons wanted to give land to him, or they were destroying some properties, and in the court, when it was presented, it so happened that the land came in the name of Chaitanya Math. I am not describing that in elaborately because the time is up. But ultimately, even in that case, it is seen that Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj lost the case. But Maharaj said, no, no, no. Ultimately, that property has come in the hands of Prabhupada's mission, that is Chaitanya Math. I wanted that to happen. I didn't want that land in my name. I wanted that land to be given to Chaitanya Math. I fought for it when I was in Chaitanya Math. It didn't happen, but now it happened. I didn't fight for me. Still that land went in the name of Chaitanya Math. I am very happy. So the thing is that his vision was very, very clear. His motive was very, very clear, to serve Srila Prabhupada, to serve his mission, to serve the instructions of Prabhupada. Later he took initiation, sannyas initiation from Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj. He had initiated Sri Devananda Gaudiya Math and then, preached the mission of Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada all over the globe from there. So today is his holy appearance anniversary. I offer my repeated, respectful and humble obeisance unto the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. May he forgive me from all kinds of offences that I might have committed unto his feet, knowingly or unknowingly. I offer my humble obeisance unto the lotus feet of most revered Srila Gurudev, who is non-different manifestation of Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj. Please forgive me for all my offences and make me eligible to serve your feet birth after birth. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatattvatmak Shri Gaura Hari Ki Jai. Paramaraditam Patita Pavana Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Srila Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishthom Vishnupad Paramaham Sastotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Daitam Madhava Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jagat Guru Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrind Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrind Ki Jai. Jai Nitya Lila Pravishthom Vishnupad Paramahamsa Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Tadiya Shubha Avirbhav Titi Puja Ki Jai. समागत हरि कथा श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।